You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Varsity Media offers live sportscasts for any event. Our productions include announcers, multiple camera angles, graphics, instant replay, and so much more.
Hankinson getting it back. Hankinson going in, dropping it back. The shot of the goal! That's it! That's it! Norton! Pittsburgh, the Class A champions!
If you want to enhance your event or make the experience better for your viewers, reach out to Varsity Media today and learn more about our live sportscast. Contact Varsity Media at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net. Varsity Media offers live streaming, videography, and photography services for all teams and individuals of all ages. In business since 2010, we are the trusted source when it comes to sports media coverage. If you have a big game that needs to be filmed or live streamed, or an athlete in need of action photography, reach out today and save 15% when you mention this ad. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net. Now is the time to order a college recruiting video with Varsity Media. College recruiting videos can save thousands of dollars on college tuition and help land a spot on the team. Our videos include your best plays set to music with spot shadowing effects to help you stand out from the competition. Contact Varsity Media today and mention this ad to save 15%. Call 516-403-2050 or email jeff@varsitymedia.net.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for upcoming schedules and content, and on social media at Varsity Media.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Varsity Media offers live sportscasts for any event. Our productions include announcers, multiple camera angles, graphics, instant replay, and so much more.
Hankinson getting it back. Hankinson going in, dropping it back. The shot of the goal! That's it! That's it! Norton! Pittsburgh, the Class A champions!
If you want to enhance your event or make the experience better for your viewers, reach out to Varsity Media today and learn more about our live sportscast. Contact Varsity Media at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net. Varsity Media offers live streaming, videography, and photography services for all teams and individuals of all ages. In business since 2010, we are the trusted source when it comes to sports media coverage. If you have a big game that needs to be filmed or live streamed, or an athlete in need of action photography, reach out today and save 15% when you mention this ad. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net. Now is the time to order a college recruiting video with Varsity Media. College recruiting videos can save thousands of dollars on college tuition and help land a spot on the team. Our videos include your best plays set to music with spot shadowing effects to help you stand out from the competition. Contact Varsity Media today and mention this ad to save 15%. Call 516-403-2050 or email jeff@varsitymedia.net.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for upcoming schedules and content, and on social media at Varsity Media.
It's like the master one, which is always to the right.
The Varsity Media Network probably welcomes you to West Irondequoit High School, where tonight it's the regular season finale for the Eagles of Irondequoit, also senior night, as they take on Mercy. So glad you're with us here, along with our director tonight, Joel Balthaser. My name is Gene Battaglia. As tonight's opponents, Mercy coming in with a 7-5 record, Irondequoit at 8-7. As we take a look here at some of the numbers, as Tim Parinello in his first year as head coach of the Mercy Monarchs. For the Eagles, Mike Butler, he's your head coach. And if you're wondering on the records, why have there been more games? Mercy still has 2 more games after tonight. They'll finish out their regular season against Brighton on Wednesday and then taking on Webster Schrader on Thursday. Our players to watch tonight, Mae Brennan is one of the best in Section 5. 36 goals on the season. She's headed to Jacksonville, one of many players that will be playing at the next level. Ella Brennan and Maddie Fitzgerald. Maddie Fitzgerald does a little bit of everything. She'll be going to Canisius following her time at Mercy. As tonight's starting lineups are introduced, we should tell you, new goalie tonight for Mercy, and that's going to be Natalie Gazelle, as she is a sophomore. And the interesting thing about her is, until this year, she had never played lacrosse. It's never too late. The normal starting goaltender, Catherine Longwell, has a commitment tonight. There is a band commitment, and that's part of the grade at Mercy High School. So this conflicts will happen from time to time. But again, this is a Mercy team that is so deep, and again, 3 games in 3 nights. They are going to certainly be tested. Now for Irondequoit, let's point out some of those seniors. We talked about Mae Brennan. She's going to Jacksonville. She wears number 2. Abby Fink is a senior. 8 goals on the season. She is number 1. A defender, Isabella Falcone, wears number 5. Going to Fredonia will be Jessica Kowalski. She is a goaltender. Lily Schoenweitz is a defender. She'll be going to Niagara, as will be Emma McGuigan. McGuigan, wearing number 18, has 16 goals on the season. Evan Terrazulu. She is going to Hofstra. That is a hotbed, certainly, down in Long Island. She wears number 15 on the season. And Kennedy Landrigan, she is also playing midi and some defense. She's going to be going to, again, another lacrosse power, that being Albany. She wears number 24. Mercy in the Navy uniforms, and Irondequoit, the home team, in the whites here tonight. Overcast skies, but we should not get any rain. It is a little breezy out here tonight, as the American flag rippling to the left. Our director tonight, Joel Balthaser, right on top of things. And for Mercy, taking 90% of the draw controls this year is Maddie Fitzgerald. Maddie Fitzgerald. High praise from their head coach, Tim Parinello, talking about Maddie. Who, fun fact, some teammates, you grow up playing youth lacrosse. Maddie Fitzgerald and Emma McGuigan, opponents tonight, but they're best friends off the field. Very close, having played with the Relentless Hustle Club since 8th grade. And now Fitzgerald will be going to Canisius, and McGuigan will be going to Niagara, following their time here at both Mercy and Irondequoit. Good turnout here tonight for both schools on this beautiful evening. And taking the draw control there is Alexa Smalling, and she's going to come up with it. So it will be Irondequoit starting with the possession to our right. It's 25 minutes going up on the board. And again, that's a sophomore goaltender, Natalie, in goal tonight for the Mercy Monarchs, as they'll work it around, getting some touches in here. Tara Zulu is wearing number 15. And she'll cut to the top of this formation. Faking the handoff. The shot from the left side is in. Maeve Brennan, 37th of the season. It's 1-0 Irondequoit. So they will not give an assist on that. Faking the handoff there, and then Brennan getting that first step and then picking her corner. Good start here for the home team. They're up 1-0. Once again, it'll be Fitzgerald against Smalling and get the at the X, running that Irondequoit logo. So that goal just coming 40 seconds in. Ball rolling to the near side. Whistle, and we'll get a loose ball push. It's going to go over. So this will be the Monarchs' first time up, and they're trying to advance it. Irondequoit dropping back into their defensive position. Player to watch again, it's Fitzgerald, number 9. Olivia Lucetti. She's a senior as well, 27 goals on the season. And back tonight is Mia Lusardi. She has been dealing with kind of a knee issue. She's got number 7 in the middle of this formation as Fitzgerald is on the right wing. And working it around will be the Monarchs as Sydney Cook will take it behind the cage. And we're going to have a free position opportunity coming up here for the Monarchs. Cook from the angle on the outside, about 5 yards out. Waiting the whistle. Cook going in and could not get anything. Has it stripped. That is a ground ball. It's going to be pushed back out. And Lusardi will track it down. Possession continuing here as Irondequoit with the early 1-0 lead here tonight on the beautiful campus here at Irondequoit High School. There's a baseball game. In fact, 2 of them off in the background. Feed going now through, and that's going to be knocked away. And with the ground ball coming up with it, Sophie Karshik. As the clear will be successful, as bringing it ahead will be McGuigan. Being batted around, we get a hold, and it's going to go back to Mercy. So the good ride by the Monarchs will get the possession back. Maeve Brennan with the goal, number 2, and she's going to try to help this ride, but it will be Fitzgerald weaving her way through traffic. And the clear successful here for the Monarchs as they go back to work on offense. 40 seconds into the contest, our only goal here so far. Mia Quagrello is number 6. She has it behind the cage right now. Quagrello going in. Quagrello fires and scores. Mia Quagrello, the freshman, first-year player, 18th of the season. And it's 1-1 as we take another look. And you can see the defense coming over to help out at the last second over there. Annika Dance and Lily Schoenweitz could not slow her down. 1-1 our score. Talking with head coach Tim Parinello, and he's got a lot of experience in lacrosse, certainly. That's a well-known name, and just called tonight just a very even matchup. Certainly, you know, at the top right now, you have your Victors, your Canandaiguas, and then right in the middle of the pack, these are 2 teams that can certainly pop out and challenge anyone. As that ball now going ahead and tracking it down and coming up with it will be Krista Harnischfeger. Harnischfeger pushing it ahead. And Irondequoit's defense dropping back as Lusardi has to pull back. 1-1 our score as Harnischfeger, the sophomore, lobbing it over to the far side. Now behind the cage will be Quagrello. Quagrello in front, and her feet just a little offline. Being batted around, still a ground ball. And coming up with that ground ball is number 15, Evan Terrazulo. Here's the clearing attempt coming up here for the Irondequoit Eagles. It's Kennedy Landrigan on the far side. Landrigan looking for a pathway out, and she'll Hand it off to Maeve Brennan. Brennan off to the races. It's a sprint. Now 20 yards out, 10 yards out. And she'll pull back as the Mercy defense settles down. The feed now goes right in front. The shot and the goal. Beautiful passing. And our score now 2-1. With the goal is 22, Alexa Smallline. In transition, you can see 22 calling for it. Tergiolo getting the assist. So Smallline. Tergiolo making the score 2-1 Eagles. 4:18 gone by. Ball popping high into the air, being batted around and getting knocked to the ground was Harnischfeger. And they will call the whistle on that as Harnischfeger will pop back up. It'll be Mercy possession. But throwing it away, it's a ground ball on the far side, and getting to that ground ball is Sophie Karshik. And now she will lead the clearing attempt here, going from left to right. As that pass nearly intercepted, but Landrigan pushing it ahead. Good ride here by the Monarchs, but we'll have the whistle, and this will remain Irondequoit possession. Maeve Brennan, one of the goal scorers tonight. And Brennan here will push it ahead, and Irondequoit going back to work. 5 minutes gone by here in the first. 2-1 Eagles. As Abby Fink will push it over to the near side. On the far wing, that's Allison Baumgartner. Baumgartner going in, and then she takes a hit. Play continuing on. No, this will result in the free position. And this should be a good opportunity there for number 10. This will be on the left hash. Some 9 yards out for Baumgartner. This to make it a 3-1 game. Baumgartner going in, the shot, and the save. Stepping up big is Cassell. And Mercy will get the hold. Here's the clearing attempt coming up for the Monarchs. Nice save there by Natalie. As Olivia Lucetti, she's going to Geneseo following her time, but a good ride here. And this results in a ground ball, whistle, a hold, and that is going to go over here. Now, they will let Irondequoit set everything up in their own end. Time moving right along here in the first on the Varsity Media Sports Network. On the far side, Fink throws it back up top to Baumgartner. Tergiolo was on the near hash, some 18 yards out. Ella Shortino, number 5. She's one of the defenders there for the Mercy Monarchs. Back over to the near side. This will go Tergiolo. Takes it behind into the football end zone. Smallline is in the middle of this formation. Feet going out front left side, and they're going to call the free position here. Not the best of opportunities. Some 10 yards out on the left hash. Going in, the shot, and another save as Natalie comes up big there. Natalie Cassell keeping this a 2-1 game. Clearing attempt coming up for the Monarchs, going from right to left. As Fitzgerald working her way through. And we'll find a player along the near side to Harnischfeger. No, it's going to be intercepted as coming away with it, Maeve Brennan. Brennan in transition. She's the player to watch for Irondequoit. Brennan's still with it. Brennan is going to draw the whistle. But the free position will be some 15 yards out. That'll allow Irondequoit to set this up. We take another look at this last save. And again, that's somebody that did not start the sport until this season, which that's remarkable. Natalie Cassell had been playing softball, a pretty good softball player from what we understand, but the official from the far side coming back in. So Brennan's not going to have much to shoot at here off the free position. And she'll lob it back. Well, if we're doing time of possession, and like if this were a football game, it's been mainly Irondequoit so far. 2-1 our score. Ball behind the cage. Now over to the near side, Turgiolo. Double team coming over. She'll dish it off. That's Emma McGuigan, number 18. Centering pass, the feed going, knocked down, popping behind the cage, still a contested ball. Abby Fink trying to track it down. She gets that ground ball for Irondequoit. And the possession continuing for the Eagles. Another save is made by Natalie. Ball popping out. Brennan trying to get to that, and Brennan coming up with that ground ball. Brennan looking to dish it off, and it's good strip there from behind by Mia Lusardi. Rolling out of bounds, and it goes over now to Mercy. Mia Lusardi, first game back, coming off the knee injury. She comes up with a nice caused turnover, and another clearing attempt coming up here for Mercy. 2-1 our score remains. Right up the middle of the field is Fitzgerald. The Canisius-bound Fitzgerald weaving her way through, and she'll step into the box, hand it off to Harnischfeger. Now, so for Mercy, can they get a nice long possession here going? Get a good look. Mia Quagrello, she is the lone goal scorer. She cuts through the middle of this formation. The feed now going through the shot and the goal. Sydney Cook, the first-year player with her 16th of the season. It's now 2-2. It's just some good passing here. Good feed by Olivia Lucetti as well. So 24 from 11 on that. Evening things up at 2-2. Fitzgerald back at the X here for the Monarchs. Going against Alexia Smallin. On the draw control. Ball high into the air. That wasn't Smallin, I beg your pardon. That's Madeline Thorne. And she will end up with the control as Landrigan coming up with that ground ball. Landrigan. That's coming off the field now will be Mia Quagrello. So 2 minutes going up on the board for Quagrello. So our first woman up will be, and I asked on that, and that is how it is phrased in collegiate sports now in women's lacrosse, I was told, at the Division III level. So we'll instead of man up, we'll call women up here tonight. As it will be number 18, Emma McGuigan. And a good opportunity here for Irondequoit to retake the league with the power play. As that's going to be another save. Baumgartner in front, right out in front. As Cassell making the save, and we're going to get a whistle, and the possession will remain as some physical play there. That was Emma Kravets delivering the hit, number 27. 1:25 remaining here in the warming up. Feed back up top. And another whistle resulting in a free position. Here's the Olu. Some 12 yards out. In between the hashes, it's a good position. Going on in, the shot, and another save by Cassell. Kicked out to the near side. By my count, that's now 5 for her this half. Keeping this a tie game. We've got 44 seconds remaining in the power play. Another whistle. And another free position opportunity coming up. This time it'll be Allison Baumgartner. Baumgartner going in. Baumgartner shoots and scores. Allison Baumgartner on the free position, her 13th of the season, and Irondequoit retakes the lead. That time making sure that getting in, and not much Natalie Cassell can do on that one when the free position is right between the hashes. Madeline Thorne will take the draw once again here against Maddie Fitzgerald. Ball popping over to the near side and coming up with it. The ground ball by 27 Emma Kravitz. This will remain Mercy possession. Kravitz sending over to Olivia Lucetti. As Lucetti will take a nice long gallop, and that will kill. Remember, they were down a player, now we're back to even strength. So that last goal from Baumgartner, not only is that free position, that would be on the power play. Behind the cage, now in front. And knocked away. Trying to get in front was Lucetti. And the Irondequoit defense will have the clearing attempt coming up. Jessica Kowalski, who again is going to be a Blue Devil next year, playing out of Fredonia. She's looking to dish it off. Still not being pressured. And there's a lot of movement in front of her. Oh, you could be here quite a while. Now finally popping out along the near side is going to be Baumgartner. And Baumgartner will find space along the near side. Racing through. As Audrey Siebold, number 3, was there. And she'll drop back as the defensive midi. 3-2 our score remains. 11-11 remaining here in the first half. McGuigan behind the cage. And the player to watch, Mae Brennan, is to the right side of this formation. Back up top to Landrigan. Pulling it down low, the shot and the goal. Landrigan dishing it off to Ella Brennan. Ella Brennan, her 22nd of the year, and it's now 4-2. That is how you do like a pick and roll, basically. And coming off of that was Ella Brennan, and Landrigan doing the nice work up front to feed that away. Here on Senior Day at Irondequoit. Maddie Thor against Maddie Fitzgerald. Ball high up into the air. That was actually Mia Lusardi, I beg your pardon. Fitzgerald will take 90% of the draws there. So the draw this time will go over to Irondequoit. As the clock rolling on here is well past the midway point here of the first. Ball dropped momentarily. It quickly picked up by number 14, Lily Schoenweitz. Schoenweitz is also headed to Niagara following her time here at Irondequoit. And possession's been the key so far here for the Eagles tonight. As McGuigan now from the corner of this formation, trying to work her way ahead. Bumgarner on the near hash. She's got a goal tonight, sending it back. Tergiolu, the shot, another save. Maybe that was going wide, and then trapping into the crease, wisely so, was Natalie Casal. And here's the clearing attempt coming up for the Monarchs, who trail by 2. Shortino on the near side. Lots of green for Ella Shortino, as she'll get the clear. Hitting her player in stride. Malvezo going ahead. Is she thinking goal? No. She'll hand it off. And just some good defense there as Maddie Thor also getting back there for Irondequoit. Krista Harnischfeger is number 4 for this team. Harnischfeger on the left side. Harnischfeger going in, and the shot and the goal. Number 4, Krista Harnischfeger with her 12th of the season for the sophomore, and it's now a 1-goal game. It's a nice movement there by Harnischfeger. Fitzgerald will be back at the X. Once again, it will be Maddie Thor. And what's the call here? I think we're going to do this again. Well, glad we have a nice evening here for senior night at Irondequoit. As even though the skies kind of look like they would be threatening, there is no rain in the forecast. Still being contested, the ground ball on the far side. One of those seniors, Evan Tergiolu, coming up with it. And with 8:44 remaining here in the first, Irondequoit, another possession. Abby Fink will be the player on the near side in this formation, as Irondequoit has the personnel they want out in this formation. McGuigan will be behind the cage. And we'll have a reset here on the far side as Harnischfeger on defense for Mercy. Nice movement. Back this goes, and up top to Fink. Brennan is setting a pick. It goes to the far side of Landrigan. Landrigan shoots and scores. It won't show up in the scoreboard or the scoring as made Brennan making that play happen in that position, clearing the space for Kennedy Landrigan. And it's 5-3. Look at Brennan taking out 2 defenders, essentially, and Landrigan picking her way through. And for Irondequoit, that's 5 goals by 5 different scorers tonight. That's what you want. Kennedy Landrigan, her 19th of the season, and she is going to be a Great Dane next year, heading to SUNY Albany. Ground ball, and another ground ball being contested. Irondequoit is winning the draw controls tonight as Baumgartner throwing it ahead. Here's Fink once again. Stepping into the box. 7:40 remaining in the first. 5-3 Eagles with the advantage. Fink stripped away from behind. Oh, and Lusardi thought it was clean. It was ruled the other way, though, so this will remain a Irondequoit ball. Here's the free position opportunity. Instead, it'll be dished back, and the possession will continue here for the Eagles. In front, and getting harassed there was Landrigan. That's going to result in a clearing attempt here coming up for the Monarchs. In transition, quick whistle that will allow the play to continue on. Hearing in stride, here's Harnischfeger. And from behind is Baumgartner on defense. Harnischfeger will fix those goggles. And that will result in the first penalty tonight for Irondequoit. Is going up high there was number 10, Allison Baumgartner. 2 minutes going up on the board with the card being held. So the first woman up here for Mercy. Fitzgerald. This goes to the near side, and getting knocked down was Harnischfeger. And the free position between the hashes, but it is 12 yards out for Harnischfeger. Oh, it looks like she's going to fire right off the get-go, is she? Yes, nope, faking it. Had me faked out there, too. And the play will continue on. On the weak side will be Mia Lusardi, number 7. Instead, it goes down low, and then it's the second tonight for number 6, Mia Quagrello. Her 19th of the season for the first-year player. It's back to a 1-goal game. And they'll give the assist on that to Sydney Cook. It'll be Cook's second point of the night. Mia Quagrello, number 6, first-year player. Back at the X. Mia Quagrello also plays golf. She's been a Monarch since the 7th grade. So we will be Mercy here with the possession once again. Pushing it ahead. Mercy now with an opportunity to tie. So they haven't had the time of possession here in this game, but the Monarchs are right in this thing, only down by 1, and they have the possession. That's Emma Francis, by the way, in goal, number 25. As that ground ball to the far side, that'll be picked up. Whistle and the horn. We get a timeout. So with 5:18 remaining here in the first, our score remains Irondequoit 5 and Mercy 4. So we take a quick break here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Varsity Media offers live sportscasts for any event. Our productions include announcers, multiple camera angles, graphics, instant replay, and so much more.
Hankinson getting it back. Hankinson going in, dropping it back. The shot of the goal! That's it! That's it! Norton! Pittsburgh, the Class A champions!
If you want to enhance your events or make the experience better for your viewers, reach out to Varsity Media today and learn more about our live sportscast. Contact Varsity Media at 516-403-2050 or email Ben at varsitymedia.net. Varsity Media offers live streaming, videography, and photography services for all teams and individuals of all ages. In business since 2010, we are the trusted source when it comes to sports media coverage. If you have a big game that needs to be filmed or live streamed, or an athlete in need of action photography, reach out today and save 15% when you mention this ad. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or email Ben at varsitymedia.net.
I cannot believe we are nearing the end of the scholastic year. And if you're in need of a recruitment video because maybe your junior is starting to think ahead to next year, please call us here at the Varsity Media Sports Network as we look at Class B. And talking with Tim Perinelli, he said, look, Irondequoit, Victor, they're the class here, but then 3 through 7 make an argument there. Who's going to be the next one up? And is it Irondequoit? Is it Mercy? We've got some other schools right in the mix. It is going to be a crazy, crazy sectional in Class B here in girls lacrosse. Gene Battaglia with you. Joel Balthaser, our director, and off of the timeout. This will remain Mercy possession. As working her way in, the ball will be stripped, and that will be picked up here by the Monarchs. As getting that ground ball will be Alexia Smallin. Feed over coming to the near side of Lily Schoenweitz. And we've got an injured player down for the Monarchs. Hopefully that's just a cramp. Hopefully nothing more serious. That is Mia Lusardi. And this is her first game back coming off a knee injury. And you can see the concern. Who's already a sophomore on this team, and she does a little bit of everything. Hopefully she's going to be okay here. As the trainers from Mercy looking at Lusardi. We take a quick break here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Now is the time to order a college recruiting video with Varsity Media. College recruiting videos can save thousands of dollars on college tuition and help land a spot on the team. Our videos include your best plays set to music with spot shadowing effects to help you stand out from the competition. Contact Varsity Media today and mention this ad to save 15%. Call 516-403-2050 or email Jeff at varsitymedia.net. Varsity Media offers live sportscasts for any event. Our productions include announcers, multiple camera angles, graphics, instant replay, and so much more.
Hankinson getting it back. Hankinson going in, dropping it back. The shot of the goal! That's it! That's it! Norton! Pittsburgh, the Class A champions!
If you want to enhance your events or make the experience better for your viewers, reach out to Varsity Media today and learn more about our live sportscast. Contact Varsity Media at 516-403-2050 or email Ben at varsitymedia.net.
So Mia Lusardi is able to walk off, and that's great to see. The sophomore. 3 fun facts about Mia. She plays basketball as well. She has not one but 2 dogs, and she loves chocolate chip cookies, which would sound pretty good right now. Trying to cue our director, Joel Balthaser, maybe to make a run down to the snack stand here at Irondequoit. That's always tempting when you come through here to an Eagle game. So when the whistle blew, this was a clearing attempt in progress, so we'll reset the whole thing as that ball will now be picked up right in front of the cage. And along the near side, For Irondequoit, that's Lily Schoenweiss. That's how you draw it up. Good clear here, and Mercy's defense does get back. 4:33 remaining here in the first. Brennan has it knocked away, ground ball, and that's going to be picked up. And the clear now coming, Fitzgerald coming the other way, and she'll lob it ahead. A good clear here for Mercy. The Monarchs in transition. Looking to tie this game. Olivia Lucetti, number 11. Mieko Grello. Remember, they will not be with Lusardi on this sequence as we have a whistle here. As Lucetti in that football end zone to inbound. Bring it behind the cage. Defensively, there's Schoenweiss. The feed in front. It's pushed to the side. Rebound picked up by Harnischfeger. Getting it back over to Fitzgerald. Maddie Fitzgerald, who is a big fan of Tua Tagovailoa, which is not popular up here in Western New York, but give her credit for making that decision, as now that'll be thrown to the far side of Lucetti. And a whistle. What do we have? Another reset here, as this will be Lucetti from the far side. As you can see, the time winding down here. Just 3 minutes remaining here in the first. Seibold is getting run in here from Mercy. She's got 7 goals on the season, joining the attack. Has it behind the cage. Seibold trying to go out in front. Has it stripped away. Ground ball. And then coming out, and a whistle. And I believe it was a crease violation, so it will be a Irondequoit ball. And defense led there by number 25, Emma Francis, the sophomore keeper. Feed ahead, some 25 yards out, and then the handoff going to McGuigan. Turgiolu now over to the far side. Yeah, and if you go to a hockey game, they'll always tell you last minute of play, but for Section 5 girls lacrosse, 2 minutes remaining here. McGuigan at the near numbers. And the question is for Irondequoit, you just want to kind of whittle some time down, and maybe just kind of the plan here. Making sure that Mercy, if they do get the ball back, there won't be much time to get a shot off themselves, as right now the Eagles not being pressured. Kennedy Landrigan has one of those goals tonight. 5 different goal scorers for the Eagles. And now the ball has to stay inside the box here with under a minute to go. Landrigan, defense coming back. Here's Mae Brennan. Brennan faking the handoff. Good sliding defense here by Mercy. Brennan finding a space and scores. And whenever you have someone with a talent as good as Mae Brennan, you can create. Her second tonight, and now the Eagles retake a 2-goal lead at 6-4. Jacksonville is going to have a good one. Their coach Mike Butler and the staff at Irondequoit. And Maddie Fitzgerald coming up with that draw. Fitzgerald, is she going to take matters in her hands? No, she hands it off. Going down low will be Harnischfeger and the whistle, and that's going to result in a free position from a good locale here for Krista Harnischfeger. This to cut the lead to 1. Waiting that whistle. Harnischfeger going in. Harnischfeger, and the save is made. Big time save. Emma Francis as the rebound kicks way out, some 15 yards out. Still being contested. And it's going to result here in a clearing attempt, and Irondequoit can take this to the half if they choose. As they will stop the clock here with just 19 seconds remaining. As we take a look at Francis coming up big on Harnischfeger. I think she gets it off her mask there, too. That can't feel great. Well, opportunity late. Here's Landrigan in transition. Landrigan going in with 10 seconds remaining. Landrigan makes a move, dishing it off. The feet from the far side. Knockdown as the Mercy defense will hold. And it will be Monarch ball, and this should take us here to the half. And the horn will sound. We expected a close game. It's been entertaining. And 2 goals by Maeve Brennan for the Irondequoit Eagles. And, well, that's the difference here right now. It's 6-4 as we are at the half. We will be back with you right before the start of the second half. Thank you for logging on here tonight. It's a pleasure to have you with us here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Varsity Media offers live sportscasts for any event. Our productions include announcers, multiple camera angles, graphics, instant replay, and so much more.
Hankinson getting it back. Hankinson going in, dropping it back. The shot of the goal! That's it! That's it! Norton! Pittsburgh, the Class A champions!
If you want to enhance your event or make the experience better for your viewers, reach out to Varsity Media today and learn more about our live sportscast. Contact Varsity Media at 516-403-2050 or email Ben at varsitymedia.net. Varsity Media offers live streaming, videography, and photography services for all teams and individuals of all ages. In business since 2010, we are the trusted source when it comes to sports media coverage. If you have a big game that needs to be filmed or live streamed, or an athlete in need of action photography, reach out today and save 15% when you mention this ad. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or email Ben at varsitymedia.net. Now is the time to order a college recruiting video with Varsity Media. College recruiting videos can save thousands of dollars on college tuition and help land a spot on the team. Our videos include your best plays set to music with spot shadowing effects to help you stand out from the competition. Contact Varsity Media today and mention this ad to save 15%. Call 516-403-2050 or email Jeff at varsitymedia.net.
Hi, I'm Gene Sterator, CBS Rules Analyst and longtime sports official. For the adults watching this video, you grew up in a world where officials, umpires, and referees for youth sports took their place regularly and reliably ahead of game time. Today, unfortunately, it's getting harder and harder to fill those jobs. Videos showing abusive treatment of officials multiply on social media. And there have been consequences for the dreadful behavior of players, fans, and coaches. Massive shortages of officials now lead to games being canceled, and the positive effects of athletic competition are at critical risk for this generation and those to come. I'm hoping we all can begin to see youth competition through a different lens. Today, mistreatment of officials has become normalized, and we are facing an abnormal future where no officials to hire means no games on the schedule.
Any call, any decision, any human effect on wins and losses has become subject to not just withering criticism, but physical threats. There's a vicious cycle at work. Fans chase away officials, and there is a smaller pool to draw from, which makes it harder to get quality, well-trained people in position. The entire game suffers.
Did you know, according to the National Federation of High Schools, 80% of new officials quit the game after just 2 seasons because of abusive behavior from the stands and sidelines? This sort of verbal abuse and threatening behavior takes a toll on all officials and makes them leave the game altogether.
Did you know, from 2018 to 2022, an estimated 50,000 high school referees, roughly 20%, have quit. Half of the remaining referee population is at least 50 years old, but young officials are rarely staying more than 3 years in the job.
If the number of officials working contests in all sports doesn't begin to increase, there won't be enough officials to work the games. That means schedules will get cut, teams or even sports might get canceled. In many states, this is already happening.
Remember that officials are invested in what they do. Many officials have regular, full-time jobs, and they're sacrificing time away from their families. Try to demonstrate empathy. Put yourself in their position. Think how you would feel about getting yelled at throughout your workday.
Yelling and arguing with officials sends the wrong message to young players. According to Play by the Rules sports advocacy, it teaches them that it's not okay to make a mistake. They can blame others for their actions. They can disrespect authority figures, and it's okay to be rude and selfish.
You know, officials enforce rules, keep competitions fair, and make player safety a priority, allowing youth sports to be a valuable arena for growth. If we can all just work together and be more empathetic to not just the officials, but everyone else in youth and high school sports, we can then preserve what many of us have embraced about athletics. And you and I know the benefits of sports, right? Let's spread that gratitude and be proud of what we can build and not blind to how it's being torn down. Calling officials cheaters or corrupt, it's not a game.
Insulting referees, it's not a game.
Threatening officials, it's not a game.
Berating young umpires, learning the ropes, it's not a game.
Violent language in the stands, it's not a game.
Verbal abuse from the sideline, it's not a game.
Screaming at a referee in the parking lot, it's not a game.
So what happens now? Your response in the heat of the moment is the only thing you totally control, and we have an experiment for you to try. Simply stated, just cheer for your child or the team you're there to support. Move that desire to lash out to a different place and encourage without rage. Your child's sporting memory should be about how you helped inspire and not about how you caused embarrassment.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for upcoming schedules and content, and on social media at Varsity Media.
Well, as we get ready for the start of the second half, I can report to you that the wind kind of changed here, the direction, and you can actually feel it get colder because it's coming from the north, which means, well, if you're familiar with the area, then it's coming off the lake. So the temperature has dropped, the wind has picked up. It's the month of May, as you would kind of expect here in Irondequoit. Our director tonight, Joel Balthaser, doing a little bit of everything here. 2 goals from Maeve Brennan, only player to get to double figures in this game. for Irondequoit. For Mercy, Mia Quagrello has 2 goals tonight and has been the case here. The draw controls have been controlled by the home team as Brennan will dish it off to the far side. As we are underway here in the second half, Gene Battaglia with you. Our director, Joel Balthaser. Team leader, Ben Turchin here on the Varsity Media Sports Network. Appreciate Irondequoit and Mercy, their athletic departments, and the parents for having us out here tonight. One parent in particular, Tim Fitzgerald. Thank you so much, Tim. As the feed coming behind the cage, Brennan now with it. 1-on-1, but she'll dish it back up top. With it for Irondequoit is number 15, Tergiolu. Behind the cages goes McGuigan with it. And you can tell McGuigan by the helmet that she wears. In front, the shot and the goal. That's number 1, Abby Fink, with her 9th of the season, and that's fun on senior night to get involved. It's now 7-4, first 3-goal lead tonight for the home team. Fink getting right around her defender, and it feels that pressure coming in. I don't know how she got that shot off. Public address announcer tonight, the great Rich Jones here tonight. Must not be any wrestling gigs here in Flower City tonight. Maddie Thor to take the draw control for the Eagles. Official making sure. Fitzgerald popping high up into the air, and Fitzgerald tracking it down on the far side. Maddie Fitzgerald ran a half marathon last summer. That was a little shorter on that sprint, and the feed down low. Fitzgerald dishing it off, and that's how you get back into the game. Olivia Lucetti, number 11 with the goal, her 28th of the season. For Olivia Lucetti. Good patience, and it's also good. Let's point out that Mia Lusardi is back out there. She was shaken up back in the first half, and that's great to see. Fitzgerald going in against Thor once again. Long wait. It's like an NHL game dropping the puck here. Of course, we appreciate all the work the officials do. Fitzgerald communicating to her teammate where the ball was going, and she knew exactly who she wanted to get to, but Irondequoit right on top of it. Brennan will take it wide. And that will be Mia Lusardi on the fence going up against Brennan. Brennan still with it. Takes a near 360. Fink will dish it back. 7-5 is our score. Irondequoit has never trailed in this game. As Brennan, and we'll get a whistle. Fink on the near side outside the numbers. Just a nice balanced attack here for Irondequoit. Kennedy Landrigan has a goal tonight. Landrigan with it, sends it back up top. Tergiolu. And another whistle, and that will not count. The play was blown dead before, but it will be a free position opportunity Coming up for Evan Tergiolu. Just to make it a 3-goal game. Tergiolu fires and scores on the free position. It's now 8-5. That's her second point tonight. First goal. She has an assist earlier in this game. Above the shoulder, non-stick side. Tracking this down on the far side, and coming up with it will be Krista Harnischfeger. So Mercy's been hanging around. Every time Irondequoit scores, Mercy has been battling back in one way or another, keeping themselves in distance in this game. Ball parallel to the cage. Grago cutting through that formation. Instead, it's going to go to the far side, where Lucetti will have it. Sydney Cook, who has a goal tonight. Cook bouncing her feet, and she'll hand it off to Mia Lusardi. As Lusardi will get a run in. Lusardi making a move, and the shot trickles through. It will count. Mia Lusardi, who left the game in the first half, coming back here in the second. That's the 20th of the season for number 7, Mia Lusardi.
First goal, number 7. Mia Lusardi.
8-6 is our score. Change up here at the X for Irondequoit. This time it's going to be number 23, Ella Brennan, taking the draw. Maddie Fitzgerald once again here for the Monarchs. Is the temperature dropping here? And if you're watching this back years later, this is PGA week here in Rochester, where 2 days we'll have the first round at Oak Hill Country Club. Exciting time here. Malvazzo working it around. Malvazzo makes a move. And the shot, make that Mae Brennan. Mae Brennan, number 2, letting that one go. Four and a half minutes gone by here in the second half. And the shot will go wide. Closest to the end line was Fink. No, I beg your pardon. It would be Mercy with the clearing attempt. As this will be Natalie Cassell here with the feed going right ahead. Marina Reddington getting a run in here. Reddington getting pressured, and she's going to have to lob it back to her keeper. Going back to a safe place. And right in front there is going to be Mae Brennan. Brooke Wormley, number 22. She's a junior, as the clearing attempt will be successful. Ahead this will go. And a whistle, and it still will be Audrey Siebold with the possession. Feet to left side, going in. Quagrello looking for a third. No, she's denied once again. Emma Francis making the save. However, the whistle did blow. It will be a free position here, opportunity. As this will be Mia Quagrello, the first-year player from the left hash, going in, the shot, and the goal. Her third tonight. And makes the score 8-7 for Mia Quagrello. Number 6. That time reading Emma Francis. Francis was ready to defend up high. Quagrello going down low. Ella Brennan to take the draw control once again against Maddie Fitzgerald. As coming up with it will be Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald on the left side. Dishing it back. And with it will be number 11, Olivia Lucetti. Krista Harnisch-Feger sending it back. As Fitzgerald has it knocked away, it still will be Mercy Ball. Lydia Malvazzo running around. She's in trouble. Has it knocked away, and it still will be Mercy Ball. Alexia Smallene, along with Lily Schoenweitz, providing some good defense there. Possession continuing for Mercy, and we've said this a few times today. Mercy another chance here to tie this game up. Audrey Siebold getting a run in, and Maeve Shanahan, she's an 8th grader, number 8. Has the feed now, going down low, the shot, and it goes off the iron. Karen's out, rolling out of bounds, and closest to where it went out was Olivia Lucetti. Possession continuing here for the Monarchs. Harnisch-Feger sends it over to the near side to Siebold. Siebold now to the corner. And again, that's the 8th grader Shanahan. So Shanahan makes a move. Still with it, creating a little bit of space, and she'll lob it over. Fitzgerald. So the 8th grader to the 12th grader, and a good cause turnover, and coming up with that ground ball, Maddie Thor in a clearing attempt coming up. Mercy had it worked into a good spot, and the defense coming up big once again for Irondequoit as the clock rolls on here. Landrigan lobbing it ahead. Here in transition is Karshik. And a successful clear as Fink gets it into the box. Irondequoit nursing this 1-goal lead. And the Monarchs getting back defensively. Fink on the far side. She has a goal tonight. Takes it herself behind the cage. Mae Brennan rolling off a pick. She'll drop to the far side. Coming down low, it's Ella Brennan. Ella Brennan, and she is going to draw the free position opportunity from a really nice spot. And that's going to be a penalty on top of that. That's Marina Reddington that's going to be heading off for Mercy. So the second woman up coming up here for the Irondequoit Eagles. Ella Brennan to give Irondequoit a 2-goal lead on the free position, some 8 yards out from the near hash. Natalie Cassell, the defender, and this will be a Irondequoit opting. You know what? We have the lead, and we have some time on the power play. The feed and another whistle. Another free position, and this time it's going to be Allison Bumgardner. She has a goal tonight on the free position. That made the score 3-2. And since that point, Irondequoit has led. Bumgardner looking for a second tonight, going in, the shot and the goal. Allison Bumgardner, the junior, her 14th of the season, second tonight. It's now 9-7. Our score. And she gets congratulations there from Maeve Brennan. So that's a free position. That's also a woman up goal. Ella Brennan has taken the last few draws here for Irondequoit. And that ball rolling to the far side. Whistle, and it will be coming up with a ground ball, Allison Bumgardner. So there you go, doing a little bit of everything. No, it's going to actually go over, I beg your pardon, over to Mercy. As we get, it will be a Irondequoit ball. Coming up the middle of the field will be Thor. Maddie Thor weaving through traffic, sends it to the near side to Maeve Brennan. The clear successful here for the Eagles. As Irondequoit continues to do the little things in this game, leading by 2, 9-7 here on senior night. As the feed from the near side, it's going to be blown dead, and kind of lucky for Mercy that was blown dead, although this still is. Maeve Brennan looking for her third of the night on the free position. Brennan going in. Brennan scores. Maeve Brennan, to her credit, makes it look easy. It really isn't that easy. And Irondequoit back to a 3-goal lead. So 3 goals tonight for Maeve Brennan. As we take another look here, our director, Joel Balthaser, and boy, I thought Natalie Cassell had a good beat on that one. Maeve Brennan just showing confidence. And there you see still taking a knee there for Mercy is Marina Reddington. So, and will also count as a woman up goal. Face off being batted around, and that's going to be controlled. Coming down with it, Evan Turgiolu. Turgiolu thinking more. She dishes it off, going in. Brenner for 4. No! Denied. Big save by Natalie Cassell. And the ball going into the crease. Natalie Cassell coming up with her biggest save of the night. All alone there was Maeve Brennan. So the Mercy defense keeping them in this game as Reddington out of the penalty box. She gets shoved down, and you could see the reaction there from the Mercy sideline. Taking a little look here at that last save. Brennan throwing it right into the mast there. Ella Shortino, number 5, is out there, and she'll dish it ahead over to Mia Lusardi. Mercy has never led in this game. They need one now, down by 3. Mila Sardi in the corner. She's guarded by Alexia Smallene. Smallene pushing her to the outside. And it'll be Fitzgerald here to reset. Fitzgerald on the right hash, pulling back. Fitzgerald lobbing it to the corner. As the good cause turnover, do they call it? No, it looked like there was the strip from behind by Lily Schoenweitz. It still will be Mila Quagrello coming up with the possession as we're past the midway point here of the second half. Long possession here for the Monarchs. As the temperature is dropping here in Irondequoit. One of those nights you can actually feel it in progress with the wind changing. Maeve Shanahan sending it over to the near side. It's a deep Mercy team. Lydia Mavalzo will have it on the near side. She's a sophomore. Mavalzo dishing it back. Shanahan taking it behind the cage. Shanahan getting knocked away. And it's going to be another Mercy possession. No, it's this time getting up high, and Alexia Smallene will go take a knee here for 2 minutes.
22.
So Smallene taking that knee. Mercy back with the advantage. Shanahan looking for a cutter here. Being patient as the 8th grader. She'll take it herself. Shanahan dishing it up, and they'll work it around now. Seabold over to the near side. Or Maddie Fitzgerald. Behind the cage this goes. Fitzgerald around the crease. Fitzgerald trying to work her way in. The double team comes over. Lost her footing. Ground ball. Fitzgerald gets it back. What is the call? And it will be a Irondequoit ball. Evan Tergiolu and the defense getting the job done. Now remember, Irondequoit still woman down here for the next 55 seconds. As Tergiolu coming up along the near side. And she will find the pathway ahead. Successful clear. And now some keep away time coming up for the Eagles. As we're under 10 minutes remaining. Irondequoit leading by 3. Woman down, the shot, and the goal for tonight. Maeve Brennan, 40th of the season here on senior night. So after Mercy cut it to 8-7, 3 straight goals by Irondequoit, 2 of them coming from Maeve Brennan, and she gets congratulations from her teammates.
10 years. Gotcha. Yeah, I knew he worked here.
So with a player down, at successful for Irondequoit. And you're just getting the feeling that this is Irondequoit's evening on senior night at home. Now up by 4. Their biggest lead of the game coming here with 9:52 remaining. Another draw control won by the Eagles, as that'll be Ella Brennan, who's doing a fine job tonight. Wow, we were close to 70. Now it's down to 56 degrees. Joel Balthaser. So normally you don't get a temperature drop that quick. Has the feed on the left hash. For Irondequoit, that's 24 Kennedy Landrigan. And now the Eagles can afford to be patient here tonight. Perhaps you can hear the wind kind of rippling through up here in the press box in Irondequoit. It's a freshman, Grace Bottliger, also getting a run in here for the Eagles. Back this goes to Brennan. Ella Brennan, guarded by Fitzgerald. Over to the far side. Tergiolu. Fink with it in the corner. Now to the near side this will go. Ella Brennan. And a nice long run here. Tergiolu, as the Eagles continue to play keep away with a 4-goal lead. And the whistle and the free position will be coming up here. As Kennedy Landrigan is slow to get up, number 24. And she's actually going to come off the field, so hopefully everything is okay. This will play continue on as Landrigan goes over to the bench. Here's the free position coming up. It'll be Allison Bumgarner, who has scored twice tonight, both on the free position. You're looking for the hat trick. Again, in a good position. Bumgarner is going to dish it back, however. As another whistle. And we get a timeout call by Irondequoit. We are in the second, and our score, Irondequoit 11 and Mercy 7, as we take this break here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Varsity Media offers live sportscasts for any event. Our productions include announcers, multiple camera angles, graphics, instant replay, and so much more.
Hankinson getting it back. Hankinson going in, dropping it back. The shot of the goal! That's it! That's it! Norton! Pittsburgh, the Class A champions!
If you want to enhance your events or make the experience better for your viewers, reach out to Varsity Media today and learn more about our live sportscast. Contact Varsity Media at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net. Varsity Media offers live streaming, videography, and photography services for all teams and individuals of all ages. In business since 2010, we are the trusted source when it comes to sports media coverage. If you have a big game that needs to be filmed or live streamed, or an athlete in need of action photography, reach out today and save 15% when you mention this ad. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Fine work by Kyle Sansone on camera tonight. And shame on me for not noticing. He was here in the press box the whole time. But he's not sitting next to us, though. Yeah, he just wants to spread out here tonight. We're all commenting just how chilly it's gotten here tonight up in Irondequoit. So Irondequoit ready to break their huddle. Here on senior night, Abby Finka Sr., she has a goal tonight. Also with a goal tonight, another senior, Kennedy Landrigan. 4 goals tonight, though, for the senior leader of this team, Maeve Brennan, number 2. And it's only appropriate. That's the difference of the game right now. 11-7, the 4-goal lead here for the home team. As weaving her way, Turgiolu, and that's going to be knocked away from behind. They're not going to allow that ground ball, and this is going to be another good free position opportunity here for Irondequoit. Turgiolu to make this a 5-goal game. Whistle, and she'll pull back. It's Fink from the corner. That's how you know a team is in control, when they could just pass on things like that and just opt to burn some time. Lusardi defensively for the Monarchs. Cutting down in the middle of this formation is 23, Ella Brennan. She's in front. Instead, McGuigan will take it behind the cage. Takes it to the far corner. Bumgarner, some 15 yards out. Trying to get around Fitzgerald, but the good footwork there by Fitzgerald forces the play to the near side. 5:45 remaining. Brennan dishing it back and going in, but passing up on the shot once again was Turgiolu. It's almost like Irondequoit is under orders here. Let's just pass it around and call it a night here, but it's only a 4-goal lead. Turgiolu on the left hash, pulling back. She'll get the pick from Brennan. Turgiolu going in. And another whistle, and we'll have another free position opportunity. Wind blowing in from this direction. Turgiolu is headed to Hofstra once again. Whistle, and she'll dish it back. One of 5 seniors that is going to be playing Division I lacrosse. That is a testament not just to Irondequoit, but to all the youth programs that these players have come up through. And just to the great growth here of girls lacrosse in Section 5. Well, the orders from Mike Butler very clear. Let's work on some skills here and pass it around, as in front will be Fink, who shoots, and the save is made. The rebound carrying him up high into the air. So finally a shot is made, and now the ground ball far side, and Fink will pick up that rebound. So a fine job tonight by Natalie Cassell. As on the far side, McGuigan with it. Another shot and goal. Emma McGuigan, the senior. And that should pretty much do it here tonight. A 5-goal lead here for Irondequoit. It's now 12-7 as we take another look. Again, this game turned. (8-7) was our score. And a 4-0 run since then after that goal by Quagliarello. We thought Mercy was going to hang around, and they did have the possession with a chance to tie. But Irondequoit has put their foot on the accelerator. It's now 12-7 our score. As the sun trying to peek its way back out here in the late hours. And another draw control. Well, I thought I was going to give it to Irondequoit. It's still being contested. And coming up with it will be Harnischweger. So Mercy, no time to waste here for the Monarchs. Lusardi and a whistle, and we'll let the clock roll on with this. Lusardi behind the cage. Oh, and she takes a shot. Let the play continue on here as the whistle will blow. This will be Mercy possession. Mia Lusardi, who has a goal tonight. In fact, she had a goal to make it 8-6. As now here will be the shot that went wide. Still will be Mercy possession. But now time running out here. 2:29 remaining for the Monarchs. Feed in front. The shot and a big-time save. Emma Francis, the sophomore, and she will stay safely in the crease. Throwing it ahead. Here's the clearing attempt for the Eagles, and straight up the middle of the field comes Sophie Karshnik. As she has an empty cage to look at, but she's just going to step into the box, get over to her side of the field, as we're now down to 2 minutes remaining here in regulation. Emma Francis coming up big, and on an empty net, and that will be, well, did we have a whistle beforehand? I believe we did, so that will not count as Olivia Lucetti, who is going to be going to Geneseo coming up in the fall. Excellent school. Here's the free position, the shot, and the goal. And for Irondequoit, that's Mae Brennan. 5th tonight on senior night, a senior night to remember, to make our score 13-7. Brennan. And for Victor and Canandaigua and everybody else watching this in Section 5, good luck coming up with a game plan to guard against Mae Brennan, number 2. One of the best in all of Section 5. For the Mercy Monarchs, the good thing is it's like baseball. You get a game the next day. They have a game tomorrow, and they have a game Wednesday. Kind of some odd scheduling. Brighton, the opponent, on Wednesday, and then finishing out the regular season against Schrader on Thursday. And then can you believe we're in the sectional time? As the school year winding down rather quickly. As here will be the Monarchs now with the possession. They're looking to get one back late, and a good opportunity to work on some things. As the feed down low, the shot hits the iron, carrying out. As with that one, Sydney Cook looking for her second of the night. Coming up with it, the Eagles, and they can take their time now advancing, as lobbing it ahead will be Francis, and actually throwing it away. Stepping in will be Ella Shortino. And Shortino getting that ground ball, dishing it off. The shot and the goal. Audrey Siebold with her 8th of the season for the sophomore. And that makes our score 13-8.
Mercy goal, number 3.
So Siebold breaking that run, a 5-0 run for the home team. Look at some fans in the stands here. They are shivering. You would think we would know to be prepared, but tonight is just an odd night where it just dropped really fast on us. And Ella Brennan has done a fantastic job tonight with the draw controls. For Mercy, that's going to be Ella Shortino taking the draw, still being contested. And it'll be the Eagles coming up with it. That ground ball by 15, Evan Turgiolo. And now Irondequoit can feed it around and get ready for sectionals. Ball will be accidentally thrown away, so Mercy will have one last possession here in the closing seconds. Ball on the far side. That's going to be number 4, Harnischfeger with it. We get a whistle late, and Fitzgerald will come down low in this formation. Krista Harnischfeger has a goal tonight. The sophomore just awaiting the whistle here. See if Mercy can get one late. No, that's going to be knocked away. That's Lily Schoenweitz, the Niagara-bound student, knocking it away, getting it back late. Fitzgerald feeding it ahead, and it's going to be picked off by Landrigan as the horn will sound. The Irondequoit Eagles finishing their regular season with a victory here tonight to move their record to 9-7 overall. 5 goals on senior night for Maeve Brennan. Still more lacrosse for Mercy in their season. They fall to 7-6 with 2 games remaining. We're going to have a lot of fun come sectional time, aren't we? We want to thank everybody, including Kyle Sansone on camera tonight, our director Joel Balthaser, and our team leader Ben Turchin. Thank you to Irondequoit. Thank you to Mercy. And thank you for watching. We appreciate everyone here. Our final score once again tonight from Irondequoit High School. The Eagles taking this one 13-8 here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.